Hello artists, welcome to Mr. Melvin Makes. Today I'm going to be using a printmaking method using a long skinny sheet of black paper and then recycled resources like this sheet of cardboard and this old yarn. I'm going to use both together to create a pattern on this cardboard, and then I'm going to use primary color paints to show some color mixing. Throughout this lesson, I'm going to show you how all of the primary color combinations can make all three secondary colors: orange, green, and violet. Follow along with me to make a secondary color print. Very first, make sure that your workstation's all set up. Make sure that your paper has your name on it. Make sure that your paper is resting on a larger sheet of newspaper to keep your table clean. Make sure you've got a water cup with a paintbrush and then the paints you need. For this first print, I'm using red and yellow, which both are primary colors, and will give us a secondary color. Do you know what secondary color red and yellow will give me? If you knew that red and yellow made orange, then that sounds like you know a lot about color mixing. You might have also noticed the clue in the video that I am using orange yarn for this part of the project. I also really love the color orange, so it's one of my favorite secondary colors. To create your print, you need to use your cardboard and yarn, and you need to weave or kind of floss a pattern across different slits on that cardboard square. You can see how doing that creates cool geometric patterns. Your next step is to get that skinny black piece of paper out of the way and then begin painting the strings of your design. Follow along with me to watch how I paint only the strings and try not to paint too much of the cardboard using my primary colors plus white. While I'm painting, take a guess what's going to happen when white mixes with red or yellow. You can see that I've got all my yarn painted with primary colors red and yellow, plus a little bit of white. You might also be able to see that the white has turned the red into pink, which tells me that white turns colors lighter. Once you're done, press your cardboard square onto your paper upside down so that the paint and the paper are touching. When you're all done, you can pull off that cardboard square, revealing your print transferred over to the paper. We can reuse all of those resources, the yarn and the cardboard, so I like to put them somewhere to dry and do the same with my paper. After some time, you can come back with the same materials from before, but this time we're going to use blue and yellow and see what happens when we mix blue and yellow. Any guesses about what color we might get when we mix those two colors together? May have known that blue and yellow would create green. You can see that now on my cardboard stamp. My next step is to press that onto my black paper just like before, pressing with the paint touching the paper and then holding for about 5 seconds. When you're all done, you can put your resources somewhere to dry and then wait for our third and final color mixing opportunity. For my third step of this project, I'm going to do everything I have done before, but this time I'm going to be using the colors red and blue to create my third and final secondary color. Any guesses about what color red and blue will make? You may have said that red and blue would create purple, and if you said that, then you are so right. You can really see that now where the paint has mixed on my stamp, and you'll really see it in just a second here after I pull my stamp off my black paper. This will be my final step in my printmaking project. I'll have a set of 3 prints showing all of the primary color combinations to make all 3 secondary colors: orange, green, and purple. For a bonus feature, I've got white involved too to show how white creates lighter values of each color. If you're following along with me, I hope you have a great time creating your prints. Happy making, artist, and enjoy!